Ladies and gentlemen, the CPI data is in a few minutes from now. We're going to be looking at the news that we have coming out, the CPI data for the USD, which is the Consumer Price Index, very key data. And of course, it comes with a lot of volatility. And trust me, if you are not in the market, this is not the time to start placing trades. Because with this kind of news, with kind of volatility that is expected, and this is what we're talking about today is Tuesday, June the 13th, and this is 1:30 p.m., right? And this 1:30 p.m. is based on the UK time, and this is coming out in 1 hour's time. With this data coming out for the USD in a bit, the CPI Consumer Price Index, trust me, this is the time you want to sit on your hands, or this is the time you want to walk away from your system, right? Based on my little experience, I used to lose a lot of money. I used to crash into my accounts because of this single news, right? And that's why we're sounding the alarm now, right? A lot of things could happen. The spread could easily increase. You could have whipsaws. There could be slippage, especially slippage. Slippage is very, very dangerous. You want to know more about slippage? There's a video in this YouTube channel based on slippage, right? And slippage is going to explain to you what could easily happen with respect to pending orders not getting honored where you set them. Which simply means that if you set, as an example, you set a pending order to buy at a price of 10. And when it gets there, you could easily buy at 12 instead of 10, right? And that's simply because of slippage, and that's because of the volatility at that point in time. So basically, a lot of things could happen around this period. So the best thing is to sit on your hands. Now, based on this US dollar, right, I'm going to show you the Euro USD and what we are looking out for, right? Because at the end of the day, the news is basically a form of catalyst. It's a form of catalyst for where price is going to. So this is the Euro USD from the 4 hours time frame. And if you look closely, we've already mapped out our chart based on this major wave down. This is a major wave down, and this is a pullback. You can consider this as a pullback of this major wave down. So as we have this as a pullback, if you look closely, we have here as a form of support here to, you can see here as a form of support, resistance, resistance. So that means that this area is a key one where we're expecting some reaction, right? So if the news should come out and we have a massive candle push to this high, right? We can also drop down to lower time frames to look for clues for selling in this area, right? So this will be a good one to sell, and then probably take the Euro USD back to 1.0650 area, right? Which is the lows of this month, right? Over here, and the low of last month as well, right? As a matter of fact, this is a very key area. And if price should get back here soon enough, right, more or less we might break and we might continue to head lower, right? But we have to wait for this news to come out first of all. We have to wait for the reaction, and we have to wait to see what price does after. And then also, if you have a look, we also map this area here, in this area here, as a form of support, support, resistance, resistance. There was a breach over here where you can have this area resistance, resistance, support. So this area is also one that price would also come back to and then push higher. But either way, what we are doing now is to show you based on Euro USD, and this is from the 4 hours time frame, to show you what price might most likely do, especially based on the news coming out in approximately 1 hour, right? And I'm saying approximately 1 hour, that is 1 hour from doing this video. So please, immediately you watch the video, check your timing. This is 1:30 p.m. I repeat, the news is coming out 1:30 p.m. UK time today, Tuesday 13th. We're going to try to call it short here for you to have an idea of what we're talking about. This is a period where a lot of traders normally lose money, and we're trying to release this video on time so that you watch it on time and do not be counted amongst those that are going to have heavy losses or maybe even crash their account. As I said from experience, this is something that used to happen to me back then, right? Where just jumping the market as a newbie, you want to make pips, we all want to make pips, but we are not aware of the kind of news that's coming out. And you can see high impact news, CPI, right? Trust me, there's some certain news you want to be aware of, like the CPI, like the FOMC for the US as well, for the non-farm payroll for the US, the PPI as well, and other key data, right? So guys, make sure to protect your account accordingly. And then also, if you don't have any directional bias in the market for the dollar, that is for the dollar pairs, for the majors, or maybe even for gold or Bitcoin, please sit on your hands, just walk away from your system, come back and see what happened. There would always be cleaner opportunities around the corner. Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Trade safely and try not to lose heavily during news period. Okay, if you have any questions, comment in the section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then turn on your notification, right? Thank you guys and goodbye for now. Cheers.